Arizona is one of the fastest growing states in the country. But as more people move into the valley, some animals are being forced to move out, and that includes the burrowing owl.
These cute birds live underground and they prefer open tracts of farmland. But new housing developments are replacing those big farms, putting the owls at risk. Team 12's Mitch Carr introduces us to the rescue groups working to find these birds a new home.
They are an adorable animal. You can lose your heart to burrowing owls.
Greg Clark says burrowing owls are a lot like people.
They're a lot like very, very small people. They have arguments with their spouse and they have arguments with their neighbors.
The problem is, actual people are pushing them out of their homes. They live in burrows underground, and every time new land is developed here in the desert, there's a decent chance a burrowing owl's home is wrecked. Sadly, the owls can be buried alive.
As soon as the blading starts, their burrow will be covered up. That's the risk to them. They really will not be able to get out of their burrow.
Clark knows, though, that development isn't stopping, so his group, Wild at Heart, is focusing on relocating the owls. So, how do they figure out where the owls are currently living? The answer: a trained fox hunts them.
It's Bob Fox, B-O-B-F-O-X.
Bob Fox founded Wild at Heart with his late wife. He sleeps during the day and he spends his nights trapping burrowing owls, using a spring-loaded trap and live mice, which are safe in this metal cage and are never eaten, but act as bait.
So I sit here with binoculars and wait for something to happen.
It's 1:30 in the morning, and 5 minutes after setting his trap near this canal in a field in the West Valley, along comes an owl.
So it'll take him a while.
There it is.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
There you go. Got him.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Bob Fox does this for 150 to 250 owls per year.
This looks like it's the female. And so now we'll go in and we'll put her into a box and then wait for the male.
Fox ended up trapping 5 owls the night I joined him, an adult pair and 3 babies. After the trapping, Fox excavates their burrows so no other owls can use them. All clear for construction of a planned data center on this spot. So where's their new home? The City of Phoenix's solid waste transfer facility on 27th Avenue in Lower Buckeye.
Maybe they'll make a cameo behind me.
Yeah, that's right. Tricia Balliff is the city's environmental programs coordinator. She contacted Wild at Heart about possibly relocating the owls to the transfer station.
The transfer station is the perfect place for them. You know, they have kind of a protected area. They have a good prey base here, so we hope that they'll thrive here.
After weeks of preparing a burrow and using this tent to help the owls get used to it, it's time for the moment of truth. Ideally, this pair of owls will stay here for years and grow their owl family. To Greg Clark, saving the species is simple, and it's also a simple choice.
We don't have to remove a dam. We don't have to plant gigantic forests. What we have to do is figure out how to give them places to live that were mostly eliminated by people.
In Phoenix, Mitch Carr, 12 News.
Now, we want you to know the owls are not just being moved to the dump. Wild at Heart is looking for farmland, and they're hoping that farmers will allow the owls to dig their burrows in large open fields.
Greg Clark says burrowing owls are good neighbors to have, offering the best pest control on the market for free. So with inflation, just get yourself a few of these guys. You can cut down on costs.
Sure. I don't know what I'll do with my pet mice, but still ahead on 12 News at 10.